Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about, Valentine's Day. It's a great opportunity for all of us to take the courage and the step and to ask those romantic angels to help us, to give us a chance to, to allow romantic love into our lives. Whether it's, that friendship that we're looking for, that, companion that we want to be able to share all our ups and downs with, all our laughs and all our dreams. We want to experience things. So, and again, I would always say on Valentine's Day, calling in the angels for help is wonderful. And lots of us will say, God, why don't you send me someone to love, or someone to love me as well in that way. And it's just, as well, you have to think of on Valentine's Day, maybe the people that are lonely and no one has ever sent them a Valentine's card or a Valentine's message, and just saying you are the most wonderful person. We're just letting you know that we're thinking of you today. And that can go back to where, someone has lost the love of their life. Maybe they have gone home to heaven, or maybe, everything didn't work out in the way that they would have loved it to have worked out. And sometimes those people can feel, those men and women can feel very, very lonely. And again, Valentine's Day is about, it's about that romantic love, but it's about reminding people as well that they are cared for and they are loved as well, even if it's not romantic love as such, but it is that you know that they had someone in their life and that someone has gone home to heaven. And you're just letting them know that you're thinking of, that romantic love they had between themselves and their partner. I love even when, if there's children there, or cousins or nieces and nephews, that they send a Valentine's card to their uncle or to their aunt, or even to their grandparents, if one of them is not around anymore. It's just, heart lifting. It's the lifting of that love spiritually. We can help to connect spiritually on Valentine's Day, that connection with the human soul as well. That spark of light that God has given you, of God itself, and giving someone a little piece of joy, a little bit of happiness. Imagine, and remember, you don't have to, say who you are. You send the Valentine's card anonymously, if I'm saying the word properly. You do it in that way, especially if it's, an aunt or an uncle or a neighbour down the road that had lost their loved one, the person that they loved dearly, and you're sending a card, and that helps them to remember. But everyone wants, on Valentine's, they want to be, someone thinking of them, And again, it bridges, Valentine's Day, puts that bridge and calling in those romantic angels. I love that part because they are so, so beautiful and so bright. And I just love the way they carry this, golden thread, this thread full of light, And sometimes the light even makes it look so silvery because it's so, so bright. And when I see the romantic angels, lassoing a person, and there's always two romantic angels together. It's like, one lassos one person and the other angel lassos the other. And they try to bring that couple together because they can't overstep that free will as well. And I would always say, call them in and give love a chance. Don't say on your first meeting or your first hello. And Valentine's Day is a great time, to send someone a card or a text message. And I suppose if you're interested in them and they're free, you could always put on it, I'm giving out to the romantic angels that are in this room now, but you always can put on it, would love to meet you for a cup of tea at such and such a time on Saturday or Sunday, naming the cafe or somewhere where you're going to stand, and you're going to be holding a book in your hand and you give the name, or you will hold a single flower, or how would I say, you will, I was saying to the romantic angels, will I say a scarf? And they're saying, loads of people could be wearing a scarf, but find something, or a flower. A man could say, the woman could say they'll have a flower in their hand. A man could say, I'll have a flower stuck in my jacket or something, if there's a little place you can stick it. We have to give the chance of romantic love. We have to have the courage, and that's what the romantic angels tell me, that we don't always have the courage. We're kind of very hesitant, we're so afraid of rejection, but you have to learn about love as well, and that's what the romantic angels are there for. Again, it's like, it mightn't be going to be the love of your life forever, but it might be someone that you learn a little bit about love. And I always say, don't go out for a meal, because I think going out for a meal can be quite boring. Well, I do anyway. I think one should always say, let's go for a walk, then go in somewhere for a cup of tea or coffee, have a little bit of fun, laugh, and get to know each other. So on this Valentine's Day, think about who you want to send a card to. Don't let Valentine's Day pass by. And I just want to say to you, take a chance on love. You've nothing to lose. Take a chance on love. And call in those romantic angels. And I just want to say, how would I say this? The best of luck. And I love you all. God bless. Bye-bye.